You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. So a lot of times we live in this world where we're constantly seeing the outer appearances. We're seeing people, we're seeing gadgets, we're seeing malls, we're seeing stores, etc., etc. Many external things. But what we sometimes fail to understand is that our mind, even though we cannot physically see it, is essentially what is creating us, what is defining our day-to-day experiences, our life. And we don't train our mind enough. We just let external factors, either social media, it's our experiences, whatever we see around us, define our mind, rather than stopping it from getting influenced. At the end of the day, what we actually control is ourselves. For example, if there's a couple who is going through a divorce processing and they realize how, well, for example, let's say the husband, he realizes that the wife is, just defaming him and he thinks that she's wrong. And vice versa, the wife can also think that my husband is putting these allegations on me which are wrong, and she might think that she is a victim to him. And again, the husband might feel the same thing. In this scenario, no matter what the husband and wife do, they can only control themselves. Now, obviously, they would want to control one another and stop them from doing whatever they're doing, but they cannot do that. Similarly, if you think about children, parents and children have a great relationship, and we think that, okay, they have a great bond, but essentially they don't. Because parents cannot control children and children cannot control their parents. And therefore, both of these parties can only control themselves, no matter what kind of relationship they are in. No matter the fact that the child is in the world because of the parent. And the parent's life is the child. So getting back to what we're trying to say is that in life, you can only control yourself. You cannot control people, you cannot control circumstances, you can definitely not control nature. You can only control yourself. And by controlling yourself means that you can control your mind, you can control your thoughts. Realize this, understand this, again, emphasizing it. You can only control your mind, nothing else. You only have the ability to control your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings. What that means is that you have the ability to tell yourself, to tell your conscious mind, your subconscious mind, don't do this. And now some of you might think, oh, that's just unrealistic. I just listen to my mind all the time. Well, your mind is just getting influenced by external factors. You have the power, believe it or not, you have the power to stop your mind from thinking the way it is and changing it. You have the power to let it think the way it is thinking. Again, the law of the universe. Inner defines the outer. The law of attraction. Whatever we think about, constantly comes into our existence. It all comes down to understanding the power of your mind. The power of your mind is broken down into two aspects. One is a conscious mind, which you think about in daytime, whatever you think goes in. But subconsciously, which is your mind, which listens to you, it does what you are giving it thoughts. For example, if in your conscious mind you constantly think that you're living the best life, your subconscious mind, which is a power, which is connected with the higher source, will listen to that. You're constantly saying, I'm living the best life. And it will ensure that in your life experience, you constantly feel and constantly get experiences. This is reality. This is a law of attraction that emphasizes that you're living a positive life. Your strength is not in trying to go change everything around you. No way you're going to change every other person around you. No way you're going to make every other situation around you better. Instead, if you control your mind, if you let your mind guide you, both your conscious and subconscious mind, give it the power, give it good thoughts, give it good emotions, give it good feelings, and let it run on its own, it will go and do miracles for you. And that is your strength. Your mind has the power, not the external factors out there. Realize this and be strong.